I'm not really given to nostalgia. I don't think the past was any better than now. I don't think I was happy before I was 30, but one thing I am glad about is that I grew up in the last century when social media and camera phones weren't ubiquitous. So all the stupid things I did as a teenager have just been forgotten about, and they're not chasing me around Facebook so employers can see them and they're recorded for posterity. Now, the only way they ever come up is I sometimes think about them in the night and I'll wake up with a sweat thinking about something I said when I was 17. Which is how I woke up this morning, because I'd gone to bed thinking of what stories I could tell, and I woke up thinking about something that I haven't thought about in decades. It's not a terribly exciting story, it's just the time I caused a bomb scare that got a city evacuated. It's 1996, it was the autumn, it wasn't long after the IRA had bombed Manchester and improved the property values. And I was in Chester, I was a student, I was at university. I'd had lunch with a friend. It was a Wednesday. It was half day. And he'd said he had various things in his flat they didn't want his brother to see when his brother stopped with him at the weekend. So he was trying to find a place to hide them. Well, I said, well, I'll take them. You can't see them if they're in my flat. So he gathered up all his books and magazines and photographic playing cards and wrapped them in a lovely brown paper package. I put them in my bag, forgot about them. Sort of went away, wandered around. There was a hippie shop that sold arty and crafty bits. So I went in to buy some bits of bangles so that next time I saw my niece, we could make a dolphin necklace. And I wandered off and got some more food. And I had a little picnic by the Minerva temple in the park. And I fell asleep. And I was woken up by the sound of sirens going past. I thought nothing of it, it's nothing doing me. Went back to sleep. And then when I did properly wake up a good couple of hours later, I realised my bag wasn't with me. And whilst it could have been stolen, I think I'd have noticed. So I retraced my steps. I went to all the shops I'd been to, went in the hippie shop and asked if I'd left a bag there. And the guy running it just exploded. Just pure fury. I've never seen a hippie look so angry. He was just incandescent. I asked him for the bag and he told me that the bomb squad had it, that he'd opened it and he'd seen an unusual package, so he'd had the whole of the city evacuated whilst I looked. And thinking about it, I did notice there was a lot of people queuing to get back in as I went in, but I just wandered off. I had to go and collect it from the Chester police station, and it was a little service desk. And despite the fact that it was a little cubicle, there must have been 20 or 30 people there, just waiting to see which idiot was going to come and collect the bag. And they were all pretending not to notice me. But when I said what I was there for, there was a palpable buzz of excitement. And I was ushered through to a sort of interview suite, and two detectives came and asked me. I mean, basically, they told me they were trying to work out whether I was stupid or malicious. And fortunately, they decided I was stupid. But they made me identify the items in the bag. I was like, well, that's my lecture notes. That's the Norton Anthology of English Literature, Volume 2. And that's not mine, that's my friend's. At which point, the officer leant forward and went, it's okay if it is yours. Listen, if you just accept yourself, you'll be happy. I said, no, it's not mine. It's a friend's. Yeah, it's a friend's. But he just sent me on my way. And honestly, it sounds like a dramatic story, but for me, I just slept through it. And I'm only telling you this because I remembered it this morning. I suspect it might have been different if I'd accidentally caused a terror threat today.